Hi, I'm Allison Drake.
I'm Teresa Tarvis.
I'm AJ Bleckner.
I'm Heather Joy.
We're your 2023 teaching team for the Beginners Bootcamp. We're so excited to have you join us all next month. As the focus of our conference is pedagogy and why we made the choices we do in structuring an educational experience, we wanted to give you some insight into our plans. Each individual bootcamp session will have its own learning objectives, but overall, there are two we hope that you'll take away at the end of our time together. First, you will develop relationships with other legal research instructors across the country. Second, you will create an instructional plan that incorporates evidence-based best practices for a unit or training session. Our conference is built on a model called Backward Design, the same model we will be encouraging you to use in your instructional design. Backward Design is not going to tell you what to teach or how to teach it, but rather give you a framework in which to make those decisions.
Backward Design has 3 stages: crafting learning objectives, choosing assessments, and developing a learning plan. It's important to start with learning objectives because you need to know what you want the students to understand before you can think about ways to teach it to them. Objectives give our lessons shape and substance. In our first session, Instruction Infrastructure Part 1, we'll make sure that you have all the tools you need to set effective goals for the classroom. Part of setting learning objectives is understanding that we can't always teach everything we'd like in a particular lesson. In the second session, we'll explore the science of learning and memory to help us calibrate our objectives to maximize student success.
The next step in Backward Design is figuring out what assessments will reveal whether your students successfully meet your learning objectives, because if what you're doing isn't working, you need to know so that you can do something else. There's no point in teaching if your students aren't learning. We'll talk about formative assessment or ongoing feedback on day 1 and summative assessment, a final assessment, on day 2. As we wrap up, we will explore retention and learning plans, which will bring your learning objectives and assessments together into a cohesive outline for your classroom and ensure students remember what they've learned. Many educators have observed that backward design is common sense, yet when they first start to apply it, they discover that it feels unnatural. Working this way may seem a bit awkward and time-consuming until you get the hang of it, but we're looking forward to helping you get started.
The conference will be hands-on. We've asked you to identify an instructional session to develop so we can make this time most useful to you. You will have 2 independent work sessions to focus deeply on the instructional session idea that you bring. You will also have access to top-notch mentors who can help you throughout the process.
Your mentor will be with you throughout the program to provide feedback and encouragement, to bounce ideas around with you, and to share tips from their own teaching practice. All of your mentors are experienced instructors who are excited to work with you and expand your teaching toolkit.
Hi, I'm Christy Chamorro. I attended the 2022 Beginners Bootcamp as a participant, and I'm part of the planning team for this year. I am here to let you know you're in for an amazing hands-on learning experience. And I also have a few quick insider tips for you. First, I really encourage you to be open to asking questions and sharing ideas with both your mentor, we've got a fabulous team, and your group. And I also want to let you know that you're going to have time both for independent work and recharging if you need it, as well as connecting with your colleagues and making meaningful relationships. So enjoy this experience and safe travels to Houston.
We're all very excited to see you in May. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the conference team. We can't wait to see you in Houston.